Welcome to Stricker's Grove in Hamilton, Ohio, about 30 miles north of Cincinnati. Now, this park was a real treat, and I wouldn't have really come here except our son-in-law knew we were going to be in the Cincinnati area on July 4th and said, "Oh, you're going to go to Stricker's?" And I didn't even think about it because I didn't realize it was open. Stricker's Grove is really interesting. It's a family-owned and operated park that opened in 1924 in a different location in Mount Healthy, Ohio, by Henry Stricker. And he, like Milton Hershey, used it as a recreation area for the people who worked on his farm. And Henry passed away in 1960, and then his sons took over. And the park in 1972 was relocated to its current home in Hamilton. And his son Ralph was running the park, and he passed away in 2007, and now his daughter Debbie runs it, and 3 employees. And this is a difficult park to visit because it's only open 8 days a year. It is a private park for outings, so you can book an outing and have the park to yourself. It's about 25 acres in size. And 8 days a year, they do open it to the public. July 4th is one of them. And then in mid-July, they have a 4-H community fair. And the second Sunday in August is Family Day, and then it's open on Labor Day, and then a Sunday in October that's known as Customer Appreciation Day. So those are the only times you would ever get to visit this park. And as you can see, it's really beautiful. I mean, they did a wonderful job with it. This is their little fiberglass carousel that they have. That's in a beautiful brick building. On the right are a whole selection of kiddie rides. There's a little Dumbo ride for kids. Also, if you go through here, there's access to a train ride that's pretty long. It goes all around the property. There's a 12-cab Big Eli Ferris wheel. A lot of vintage rides here in really nice condition. And notice really nice paving, lots of shade. And notice how mobbed it is. It is a really popular park when it's open. And when you come, you can buy individual ride tickets or you can get a wristband. Look at over here is a Tip Top, which is a pretty rare ride these days. It's essentially also known as a bubble bounce. And it's, again, in beautiful condition. You can see a scrambler in the distance there. The park also offers a surprising variety of food selections, including veggie burgers. I was very surprised by that. And they have, the usual ice cream and hamburgers and hot dogs. But the thing that put this park on the map for coaster enthusiasts is this ride in the distance, the Tornado. It was all designed and built in-house. It was designed by Al Collins as a recreation of John Allen's jet coaster from Rocky Glen Park in Pennsylvania. It's a mirror image of that ride. And yes, the Strickers built it all themselves, which is remarkable. And it's a really fun ride. Quite a bit of airtime in it, really interesting layout. You notice the sort of double hill there. And I was really impressed with how quickly they load that thing because the line was extremely long. They only have one train, but it didn't take me more than a half hour to get the front seat on that ride. It went really fast. And you can see all the people lined up for it. And that wasn't just the only coaster they built. They also built this, the Teddy Bear. It's a kiddie coaster, and it's a recreation of the Teddy Bear coaster from 1935 that was at Coney Island in Ohio. So it's a nice homage to the past in the state. And the tornado is really the formal end of the midway. And now we're going back toward the entrance again. Over here on the left, next to the teddy bear station, is a really cute little miniature golf course. So obviously this park is not a huge steamer. It's more like a county fair that is a permanent fixture in this area. There's a really nicely preserved whip, a Mangles Kitty Whip. And then look at all the wonderful rides that are inside this pavilion here. The carousel, by the way, does have a working band organ, which I was really impressed with. It sounded great. So if you're in the Cincinnati area at the right time, this is definitely worth a stop. It's a really cute little park, and if you have small children, they'd really enjoy spending a day here. Everybody was really friendly, and it's immaculately kept. Lots of nice plantings, as you see. So come on, and if you are able to, spend a day at Stricker's Grove in Hamilton, Ohio.